So within the last hour, it has been announced that a body has been found in the search for missing teenager Jay Slater. I'm going to take you through a recently released article discussing these latest developments. A body has been found in the hunt for missing British teenager Jay Slater, who vanished on the Spanish island of Tenerife almost a month ago. The 19-year-old apprentice bricklayer from Lancashire had not been heard from since the morning of June 17th. Although Spanish police are awaiting full identification, they say that, quote, everything is pointing to it being Jay, and that the cause of death is likely to have been an accident or fall. Jay had attended the last night of the 3-day NRG Music Festival before going back to a £40 a night Airbnb in the remote village of Masca, northwest Tenerife, with two older British men he met out there. As he tried to walk back to his accommodation in the southern part of the island, Jay called a friend to say he was lost, severely dehydrated, and only had 1% battery on his phone. His disappearance sparked a huge search and rescue mission, with Spanish police scouring the mountainous landscape around the village of Masca, where he had stayed the night before going missing. However, the official search was called off after just 12 days, prompting backlash from his desperate family, who claimed to have been left in the dark. Today, a spokesman for the Civil Guard said, quote, after 29 constant days of searching, the body of a young man has been found in the Masca area. The discovery has been possible thanks to the tireless and discreet search carried out by the Civil Guard over these 29 days. Everything is pointing to the body being that of the young British man who disappeared on June 17th, pending full identification. Initial inquiries are pointing to him having suffered an accident/fall in the area where he was found. In a fuller statement, the force added, officers from the Civil Guard belonging to the Mountain Rescue and Intervention Group have located this morning the dead body of a young man in the area of Masca. All indications suggest that it could be the young British man who had been missing for 29 days, who may have died due to an accidental fall in the rough and inaccessible area where he was found. The results of the autopsy are awaiting confirmation that it is an accident. A visible search involving helicopter and sniffer dogs continued for nearly 2 weeks before police announced it was being halted. They had not said in public it was continuing, and there had been little outward sign of it going on a more reduced scale. Police had said on June 30th, after calling in volunteers for a, quote, last push search a day earlier, the search operation has now finished, although the case remains open. A well-placed source added, the daily operation, which has been going on in and around Masca close to where Jay was last seen, has been brought to an end. If any information comes in that merits a new search, though, it will be acted upon. My understanding is Jay's parents have been informed of what obviously is a major development. Nothing of any relevance was found during yesterday's large-scale search. Jay was last seen by a local resident in Masca in northwest Tenerife, just after 8 a.m. on June 17th, walking northwards along the road out of the village after stopping to ask her for directions as he tried to get back to his accommodation in southern Tenerife. His phone last pinged near a lookout point where search teams gathered on June 29th to begin the last day of the operation. Friend Lucy Law said Jay had called her shortly after he was last seen to say he was thirsty and had no water and just 1% battery on his phone. It was not immediately clear today where the body had been found. Okay, so clearly a devastating development for the family of Jay Slater, in that a body, which is most likely at this point to be his, has been found in Tenerife. Now, at this point, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of questions about where he was found, where was his phone, what's on the phone, what happened to him in those moments before this took place. But at this point, it's just a case of being patient and waiting for those autopsy results and any further information which may come out. I'll keep you up to date to the best of my ability with this particular case. And as always, many thanks for joining me for this video. I look forward to seeing you all again for the next one. Take care. Cheers.